Hello, my name is Chantel and I'm a Jamberry consultant and I'm going to do a how to apply your Jamberry nail wraps. So today I'll introduce what a nail wrap is. So they come in a package. Let's see, do I have it? They come in a package. This would be inside of it. And the packaging is really, I like packaging. I think it's pretty. And it keeps them nice and safe and away from harm, you know, because they're special. So this whole wrap would come for $15 without this gone. And you are supposed to be able to do at least 2 manicures and 2 pedicures with it. The manicure is supposed to be able to last up to 2 weeks. I've done it up to 1 week so far. I'm going to try and do 2 weeks this time. But these nail wraps, they come with the instructions on the back. And they're pretty self-explanatory. This adhesive is heat activated, which is the most important part of the entire thing. So this is not the way Jamberry suggests to apply your nails or your wraps, but one of the main things is heat and pressure. So I'm going to use my hair straightener, and then I also have a rice pack and a pair of tweezers that I'm going to use in heat up. So, but first of all, the things you will need to apply your nail wraps are nail wraps. So I have 2 sets that I'm going to mix and match. These are the gray and white polka dot, which is obviously just gray and white polka dot. And then I got Happy Go Lucky, which came in the September style box for Jamberry, which is exciting. And so I wanted to try something bright and fun before it gets too snowy yeah, up here in New Hampshire. So this is the first thing you need. Then you will need a pair of scissors. So these are just nail scissors to trim the wraps as you apply them, so they're the right length and you don't waste too much, and also to trim off the excess after. I have an orange stick just as a cuticle pusher, and then to help me apply it, I can use this while I'm heating it up as well. I have a nail file. This is just a Jamberry nail file, but I got it with my style box as well. Or you can just use, like I also have a Sally Hansen one. This one's just a little bit rougher, so it's nice. It'll probably take it off quickly. I also have a cuticle pusher with a metal end, so it's easier to push back all that skin that you might miss that would make your nail wrap lift. And I'm not going to use the cuticle cutting side because I've learned my lesson about that. You will also need acetone to get the oil off of your nail beds so that your wraps stick well and nothing will prevent them from sticking. You might need a cup of tea, some music, and also some cookies that your husband made. Those might be good too. And sleeping animals surrounding you. But that's about it. Oh, and a heat source, which is the most important part. And the Jamberry sells a couple different types of heaters, or you can use a blow dryer. But I like using my my flat iron or my straightener. So here we go. Here's the tutorial. I hope you enjoy. All right, so here we go. And I wasn't kidding about the sleeping animals. That's Mumford and August, and the only not sleeping one is Mac, and he's just bothering the puppy. So you have to start by picking out the best wrap to fit your nail, size-wise. And then as you're taking the wrap off of your nail, you just want to be sure that you're not touching it with your finger because you don't want to transfer oils. And it looks like I forgot to clean my nail. So I'm just buffing it up a little bit just to make it so I want those to stick as best as they can. So and then clean it with the acetone, and I'm heating up my wrap. So I'm doing this by just holding it between the 2 sides of the straightener. I'm not touching the wrap to the straightener. And then just line it up as best as you can and go for it. I like to pull, like I'm applying pressure, and then once I do that, I pull at the wrap a little bit, and they call this like the pulling method or something. I just call it the get the thing on your nail method, but just me. Then I cut off the excess. I'm reheating it, and to remind you, I've shut off my straightener. I'm also talking to my husband in this. He came in to visit, probably talking about buying a car. That's what we're doing right now. It's not very fun. So, file down on your nail. And just so that you don't end up with ridges, you want to file straight downward. And the Jamberry nail file is nice, but it was very, like, it's very gritty. I don't know. I'm sure you know, if you know nail files, some of them are rougher than others. And the Jamberry one is pretty rough. So I kind of prefer my Sally Hansen after doing this, but keep that our little secret. The Jamberry nail file is very nice. I just don't know if it's nice for getting the excess off. So once again, I'm reheating it, and it's off once again, just so you know. And I go back to my thumb, apply a little heat and pressure as well. I'm getting right in on those edges. I can do that with my straightener, which is nice. And checking it out. Pushing back the cuticle on my next nail. You know, just pushing it back, trying not to damage anything or hurt anything. And buff, buff, buff. And then clean, clean, clean with some acetone. And some tea. And then I'm picking out the polka dot one, switching it up a little bit. I like that you can mix and match these too, because you never will run out of a type of Jamberry, because you're always able to mix and match. It's awesome. Then sizing it up, trying not to touch it, and heating up once again. And waiting to see that jam bend, which unfortunately I did not get on camera. Lining it up and applying that pressure and tugging. I think I tug on this one, yeah. Really just depends on the nail. And you know, because of the coordination, sometimes it goes better than others. And it's also my second time doing this, so this is pretty, you should be proud of me. I'm just trimming off the excess with a little nail cutter and then filing down. On both my pointer and my middle finger, I believe I'm doing that, because I wanted to wait for the pointer finger to cool before you file down. Getting all that excess off. And then, oh, this time I'm showing you how I use a tweezer and eating. So I'm just heating up the metal tweezers. It's kind of like using the straightener, but just transferring the heat. And then you can apply the heat and pressure with the end of that those tweezers. And that's just because they're an awesome shape. They're like right the shape of the end of my nail, so it's nice. And then moving on. So that's about it. I'm going to stop recording there because you can see how it's done. I'm going to continue finishing, buffing, cleaning, and sticking some nail wraps to myself. And here's a picture of the final product, the awkward hand grab at nothing, but they came out pretty good. Okay, so my nails have been applied. I am done. I'll show you how much I use. So here is the one sheet of the gray and white polka dots, or polka, gray and white polka is all it says. And then here is Happy Go Lucky. And so I have plenty left to do another whole entire manicure of both, or mix and match with other things. So I'm excited. I'm going to try and leave these on for a full 2 weeks. I will continue taking pictures and put them on my Instagram and my website. I'm excited to start on this Jamberry adventure, and I hope you like this video. And if you have questions about Jamberry, feel free to ask below, or you can contact me at my email, which is thresher.chantel@gmail.com, and you can visit my website if you're interested in Jamberry. If you're interested in consulting, I'm not sure if I can answer your questions, but I will try my best. But you can visit the website to purchase at www.wickedjams.jamberrynails.net. So I'm excited. Well, that was an abrupt ending. Don't forget to click the link below, like, subscribe, or comment. Thanks again.